Y'all want to continue to consume up to $70 billion worth of apparel by 2030? That's fine. We just got into the flow of that.
It's like he just had so much stuff.
When you say
God bless you. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Work
For celebrity brands and TikToks.
we need to be the production. We need to control it. 25% on every dollar spent on TikTok, that's the Hispanic community. 50 cents on every dollar, that's us.
Hey, I'm excited. Black on with the juice. I mean,
Black people should be more of a business people.
We're here at the warehouse. This is the beginning of something monumental, legendary. Came here yesterday for the first time, or 2 days ago for the first time, and we already in a situation now where we're actually going to put this relationship to use and see if they can actually get the shirts done for InvestFest. This is a very challenging situation because it's a huge order. It's too stressful when you're dealing with like getting merch coming in while we already have our booth set up and things like that. We need it ahead of time. So they said that they could fulfill the order. So you're gonna see the process of them doing that, as well as we got Keenen and Beasley coming through today, which I'm excited for because, you know, we started shooting Manifest House Show at the beginning of the year. It's already August. We're finally ready to get the whole thing out. It's been a long time coming, but I'm super excited to put that in motion. So I want to talk to Keenen about that when he gets up here.
Manifest House. Manifestation is, for me, the art of willing things into existence. It's really about the process of creation. You know it's manifested when it's clear.
What do you have to become in order to be a great manifester? Stay on that path and have the discipline to do it.
There may be somebody trying to manifest that same spot that you want. It's a tug of war. Whose energy is going to win? Whose execution is going to be the best?
And that's when you know you really are tapped in to a proper dream, because it's not something that you can give up.
The edge is where you want to live at. And if you never step to the edge, you never face your fears. Because then I can manifest whatever seed that I got inside me.
I believed that I was supposed to be somebody.
I made it the best thing possible. Everything that's mine can't be taken from me.
I'm everything. It's an instinct, it's a feeling, it's self-care.
I have to operate under a system of laws and rules.
It has to be faith. It had to be God. It had to be the universe. I want to have peace when I go to sleep at night.
Go find that peace and stay away from the hood.
But go on. Free choice, free will. You know, you can do what you want, but there's consequences.
So I just really became a woman. I had to grow up. I had to be in meetings with billion-dollar companies, have them take me serious.
But it's not okay to sell towards people who look like us.
Wow.
Elon couldn't raise 100 million looking like me.
Shame on some of those VCs, because that's what they miss. Because that's what you're investing in.
You only have to humble yourself when you're great.
He is funny. He is very funny.
If you don't have a little small piece of you that dies every single day, you forget what it's like to live.
Did you add to the world or did you take away from the world?
Do you just take the first answer you get, or do you fight tooth and nail for where you gotta go?
And if you get caught up in the illusions that the world needs to measure you through, then you stop growing because you think you need to be what they see.
I'm going to help all the people that have been forgotten.
Too many of us are becoming, and not enough of us have arrived.
whatever we want to do here, be creative. Do what you want to do. I thought about it, maybe we should paint the door, let somebody come do some artwork on the door. You know,
Every time I see this mannequin, for a second I think it's a real person or something. Like, hold on, who's that over there?
Oh yeah.
I envision this being like just a general pop-up area, not only for everything that we got going on, but for other people too, like our partners. You can put your clothing up in here, even just, it's enough space to have some music, some drinks. Then it's enough space too to get everything like covered comfortably, like in terms of media footage comfortably.
There you go.
Thank you.
Is Keenen here? Nah.
I feel peaceful. I feel great. I feel courageous. I feel willing. I feel transcendent, cosmic, elevated, light. I want you to just walk in here and it's a vibe. I need a big ass tree in here. We're gonna have work desks, pod, spaces to where of course we can shoot the logos on the wall and things of that nature. I want you to walk in here and feel like, number one, you have to come in here and tell your story, but then feel like you're about to build something. This is where it begins. This is gonna be a method here and then the floor above this one as well. So I'm gonna bring in an architect to where she can kind of look at this and help me with a vision and bring it out so we can see how much this gonna cost. But it's gonna be necessary to do it the right way.
What does this mean for high-level club though, like in terms of like live events?
Well, we'll come here and one of these events we're gonna start off with, of course, is teaching branding. You know what I mean? Taking you through that process. But also I do my high-level coaching so people will come here and we can shift their frequency. This has to be a place of high frequency at all times. You feel me? High level club, it's a master club, so we're gonna be shooting master classes here. We're gonna have master teachers here. Everybody in the culture is gonna come here. This is a place where we advance the whole culture. So if you're a member, you feel me, you're a paid member, then you get access to come here as well, and we can help you build your brand. I might even put a little workout bench in here.
Right.
Oh, I will. What's happening with my good brother? How's your day going so far?
Always great. So this is something I want to show you. This is embossing. This one here. So this is high frequency welding.
Yeah.
It's
high frequency.
Yes. It's high frequency welding, and it is never going to come off the garment, and it's very light. There's only one machine left in the whole state. After Echo stopped using it, then everybody kind of closed out.
Echo did have that, huh? That's why I seen it.
South Pole, Echo, high frequency welding.
I definitely I need to go through my process of getting my full education on everything here. Just understanding the relationships, the existing relationships you got, the way that they work, so I can speak knowledgeable about them and represent them. So by the time we bring the deals to you, it's just kind of getting some paperwork out the way, and we can get rolling.
We have a couple of brands that I've been holding on to put out, and including taking over that Pro Series into the Pro Club, Pro 5, Shaka, all those guys. The one we have now is called Pro Couture.
Pro Couture? So it's a blanks company.
It's a blank company. It's going after women, kids, the whole family.
I like the blanks a lot because it's no limit to working with all the brands. Yeah, I mean, I just want that to be like the go-to. So the low level and then like the luxury. Because most companies, they really limited. If you go on the internet as far as what you can get from them.
Yes.
And so I'm just gonna do like a landscape research of what's available, what's not, what's all the pain points for most people that's trying to figure it out, and then be the solve. Well, we do manufacture everything top to down for brands. You feel me? Shoes, anything you could think of basically. We got design departments, we got photo departments, luxury. Like, this shit is amazing. I really want, when you get back out here, I want to take you through the whole facility to show you everything.
Is it LA?
It's in LA. Even with the shoes, because the guy that do the shoes here, they got the department where about to buy the machine to do the 3D printing. But beyond that, right now I got the capability of just making any shoe. I'm about to have my shit made instantly. Well, see, what we could do at the same time, somebody like you that already got some motion, we could partner with you. And then on the clothing side, the goal would be you not having to have all of that stock, you feel me, where that's dead stock you're trying to sell through, but instead, you feel me, we make it as the orders come in. And you just focus on what you good at.
Yeah, we gotta chop it up, bro.
We all pulling up to LA, man. Y'all come here to the office. We about to deck this whole thing out. But I'd love for y'all to come out here and we just chop it up.
Yeah, definitely within the next month we can pull up.
Okay, good. Yeah, September would be a good month. Oh, that's Mon Brown, man. Philly Tycoon, man. The man who does it all, knows it all, never plays it small. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, these pants. I like that.
You know, Puff Daddy made the band, but we making the brand. Yeah. And the idea is to show someone from start how they just selling out the trunk, basically, to getting their brand up and going. Yeah. And then all the trials and tribulations you have to go through to have a successful brand. We're going to have a contest, and at the end of the show, they get like a $25,000, $10,000 toward their brand. Like a grant.
So then you're going to have what, clusters of people that have brands, and then you're going to go through their design process, how they get their samples, how they cut their,
They only make one piece. You can only make one of it, but you can't repeat it. So you have to make some things in production. Okay. Production friendly. Yeah. You can make something and say, okay, how are we going to make this easier for production? Okay. And then we take it from there. So we got to change a little bit of this. We got to add this and take away from that. And we teach them how to. We manufacture shoes, the molds, everything.
You getting your shoe keys?
Mm-hmm. I'm getting everything.
That's what these guys do. They take things apart, put it back together, and you have a, Nike that no one has. This year they was doing the Super Bowl, so they did this. They also made the footballs out of alligator skin, the snake skins, and they take things and reflip it.
Like, what are you like most known for? Like if you were to develop a blank, what would it be? Would it be for shoes? Would it be bags, leather? Is it? Yeah.
Do apparel, cut, sew, dye.
Because that's one of the things at least I've talked to Dame about, mastering a blank that everybody else uses.
That's what we was just talking about earlier.
Like, I'm very particular on certain things. Like there's just different fits and designs. Like where I would like to have a blank, and then everybody is using your blank.
I used to make my own blanks, and I was making my blank out of India, Pakistan.
Okay.
But before COVID, it got kind of rough, getting stuff here. But we started using LA Apparel. And LA Apparel, this is LA Apparel.
Yeah.
But it's the only thing about his stuff is that they don't always check the shrinkage. So sometimes you're small, be a medium, your medium might be small or extra small.
Got it.
He was known for, American Apparel, so LA Apparel now.
Most people are wearing basics right now.
That's all people are wearing.
It's just blanks. And then you can, of course, wholesale those blanks or retail them. Try a situation, have students come in here, learn some of the skill sets, build them from scratch. I think that'd be a dope intern program.
Get the fabric, we cut it here, and we continue to go that way.
MOQ based, or is it custom based? Like
it's custom, but also MOQ. We're doing like Banana Republic right now.
Okay. And what's the timeline from like brief or IL? Let's say it's 1,000 pieces, right? A more custom order. What will be the timeline from like receiving of the brief to like execution? You put it out.
Once we get the sample approved, then it could be within 2 weeks.
Got it.
Yeah, domestically. And once we kind of get things going, we'd like to say, okay, well, to make a better price, then we'll have our friends overseas to make it.
Make it at scale.
Yes, scale it up. We just picked up a contract with Levi, which they purchased Beyond Yoga for some $400 million. And now their whole goal is to catch up with Lululemon. So the later it gets, the nicer it gets up here.
Yeah. Where you went through your events.
Yeah. But see, something like this, you can do a fitness event and create like a little triathlon thing from here to that parking lot all the way down throughout there. 1,000+ people here.
Well, what's really creative too is when you do it, it's set up for the aerial view.
Yeah.
So you just do the aerial coverage on it and you design it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit would be fly.
Yeah.
Whole run club, fitness club, whatever.
So you have the whole block.
We also have partnership brands 3.5 years.
Following you for so long. God bless you. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Yes, sir.
Keep doing it. I'm over at TikTok actually, Mika.
Yes, sir. You said you're over at TikTok?
I'm over at TikTok. Yeah, I work for celebrity brands at TikTok. So
talk to me then.
Listen, let's talk.
That's what we're here for.
I'm sorry, guys. 1 second, real quick. I know. I'm not. Listen, 1 second. Let me get my contact.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, sir. Like, I'm just telling you, what you've done for a generation of black men out here, what you've done for us, just empowering us and giving us that confidence to be who we are in this world. I just want to tell you, thank you personally.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for accepting yourself.
My job is to bring on celebrity brands onto the platform, help people understand about them, get them to go live. So we're building studios here as well.
And see, we building out the brands for them. You know what I mean? So they can
this
go
is a
direct to
perfect
consumer.
relation.
100%.
I got
so
you.
When you done with them, just come over here and we have a meeting.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yes,
Be
sir.
well. God bless you.
What's happening, man? Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See you everywhere.
Man, gotta be. Yes, sir. What you got going on?
Cutting some pieces, you know what I'm saying? Recreating patterns and shit, trying to get this shit going.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? What you got going on?
Man, shit, we work with the brother right here on the building.
About
So we helping
Camp.
brands do
For sure.
So okay. Leftover. This is the last set of stock for Young Thug Spider brand. This is the last set, but we're not doing anymore. They're gonna make it in China.
Okay. Honestly, the amount of conversations per week that I have about Kanye, like, and what his ecosystem really was.
Yeah.
Whatever they said he was worth, it was way more.
That's what I told you.
That stuff was
way more.
Yeah.
Way
It's
more.
like he
Way
just
more.
had so much stuff.
When you say
going.
an
I'm like,
economy, Kanye's an economy.
like an like a country.
A global economy.
Yeah.
Kanye the most influential in music and fashion. And both of them margins is crazy. That's influence.
Yeah. It depends on what you got.
No, damn, you got it all. I don't know.
Nah, we got more to see.
Yeah.
So we digitally, we put the screen inside, we digitally burns it into the screen. Once the screen is burned with the image, then we process it on the machine. After it comes through the machine, we take it and we send it through, once we finish using it, we send it through, it's like a dishwasher. We wash the screens out, people don't want to know, but that's kind of keep the bootlegging out.
Yeah.
Is when you finish with it, clean it out so it didn't about taste. So what we do is we build a website. Even if you need a trademark, we process the trademark for you. And we set up everything, and at every 30 days, we share the profit. If something costs $10 and you sold it for $50, we have $40 shares. How are we going to share that?
Okay.
And what position are we? A 50-50 or 60-40?
Don't underestimate how difficult the other part of it is. The demand generation is where everybody loses. He never loses. He has zero risk in his business model.
Well, I'm gonna be on both sides.
Yeah, I think just brokering is the easiest side. No cash. Hey, I'm excited. This is black on with the juice. I mean, all right, y'all.
All right. I'll let you know this.
Peace.
Like, my brother was explaining how 25% on every dollar spent on TikTok, that's the Hispanic community, but 50 cents on every dollar, that's us. We have too much bending power. We consume too much. We just love it, and then don't make none of it.
Well, you know that thing, like I said, when I opened up my store in Watts, and my family was teasing me, they're like, you can open a store in Watts? I said, that food for less shopping center? And there was no blacks in there. No black owned nothing in there. And first of all, they said I wasn't gonna be able to get in there.
Yeah.
But once I got in there, and that store did over $100,000 a month. Why? Because I was telling my family, I'm like, this is a cop and blow. People get their money in the 1st and 15th or whatever,
right.
And they go. They're not saving for college.
Right.
They're not saving for nothing. They saving only make money for the day and spend it today.
That's a fact.
And that store was grossing good.
Well, you know, the best way to maintain poverty is to spend what you make.
Yeah.
And that's the mindset of people who live check to check, because, and that's the thing about the reality of the world is you're never going to get everybody to see things from top floor.
Right.
You know, me and my brother Simba, who's a very influential American rapper, rap star as I like to call him.
Right.
But we're talking about top floor frequency and everything that's required to live at the top. I had to tell my mother this, get her to shift her energy because she worried about things she can't control too much. Right, and I say, you know, the people that live at the top never want to be around people that's worrying. It's bad energy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They want to be around people that's full of love and peace and enlightenment, because that's an energy that's required. Like, if some places you can't pay to get in, it's a certain frequency you gotta emanate on. Yeah, sure, you can afford it, but we can't afford to be around you.
Yes.
You got bad energy, but you might have good money. So I think about in life, some people are not living good lives because all they got is money, but they depressed.
Hey,
buddy, how are you?
What's going on, brother?
Not bad. What's going on?
Good.
I hear you have somebody's famous in here.
Nice to meet you.
Everybody famous.
What's going on? My name's Amechi.
Nice to meet you guys.
We're going into the knitting factory. This is where, before it becomes a t-shirt, before it becomes fabric, it starts with the yarn. Roll, you take it off, and start another roll. See, people need to know that it's all about what you put in it. And what you put in it, that's what comes out. What you get out.
Everybody wears clothes, but you never get to see the process. Creating your own blanks is gonna hit different.
And I've never seen another brother in here.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
It is.
You know?
The amount of consumption we do of goods and apparel, man, we should own thousands of these all throughout the U.S.
Yeah.
If you get to a certain level of wealth, it should be required for you to own an asset of like a knitting factory. Because now you can be at the root of what we consume. So I know that if I'm wearing this, it was made in one of our manufacturers, give me a different level of pride.
Absolutely. And see, for me, south of Mississippi, I saw cotton fields. I never picked any, but my father did, my grandfather did, and they picked cotton, and then it became all, this is what it comes out to be. You know?
I only pick cotton in the store.
So the fabric is made here, and then it goes out for dyeing. So this is what we talked about, PFD.
Right, that original color?
Yes. And if the fabric comes out white, that means the yarn was dyed white or dyed blue. And sometimes the yarns is dyed in order to come out with the colors and texture that you want.
Right.
So I'm gonna show you the room over here.
How many of our people go to fashion school and go to the fabric stores? And man, I think it just changed our concept as far as like solutions being at the root. 'Cause radical means root. This is the root. You know what I mean? You want to solve problems in our culture, go to the root. It's where you create the jobs. When we consume, if our consumption solves our problems, meaning that when I buy a t-shirt, it goes to stimulating jobs. That decreases recidivism rate, right? It decreases poverty and economic issues. So when you think about solutions, sometimes people think it looks like the revolutionary out there in the street. Nah, it started way before that. You're complaining about production. No, we need to be the production. We need to control it. So now, hey, y'all want to continue to consume up to $70 billion worth of apparel by 2030? That's fine. We just got into the flow of that.
Yes. Yes.
You guys doing okay?
We're wonderful. Brother. Thank you.
How long you had this space?
We've been here over 40 years.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What made you get into it?
Well, this is a business my family's been into it for 2-3 generations. And how come you're interested in this business?
Because I wear it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and a lot of my people, we consume so much of it, but we're not in the manufacturing of it and not really in the understanding
That's a
of the
very
root.
good idea to get into it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I mean, if you have the means for it,
Yes,
definitely.
sir.
Definitely,
We teach a lot of economics and financial literacy, but now it's more so investing into the supply chain.
The only way I think a population can grow is by getting into a business, become a business, not be working for the other people.
We call it a prosumer, produce what you consume.
Yes.
Right now we just consume what everybody
You
produces.
know, maybe one thing I'd like to say is a little bit offending to you, but when I go to the places which is black, I see most of the businesses run by other than black, which is not good.
Yes, sir.
Should be run by black. Black people should be more of a business people.
Yes, sir.
And unfortunately, I mean, maybe they haven't learned, and I'm glad you have that sense in you. I mean, very good.
We've been there, but not as something that we see as our culture. We see entertainment as our culture more than production.
Yes.
So the shift is not just influence what people wear, but produce it. As a consumer, right, we got that down pat.
Yes.
But like you said, it's not enough to just say, okay, it's black owned, but you don't actually create jobs, because that doesn't stimulate your people. So now when you see problems of poverty and violence and criminality, that can be solved by who you hire.
Exactly. It's all economic. Once you get everybody employed, have the money, people, they respect themselves. They want to spend the money and enjoy it. So it's good.
Sir.
I'm glad. This is a fantastic idea. And you got a good guy over here.
Oh, great.
he knows the business in and out. Very good. I've known him for how many years?
Oh,
many
20
years.
at least.
Yeah.
So over here, also, all this fabric was created by him. And they come in and you come with your idea. And he turns your idea into, oh, okay, we have to add this yarn to it. We have to add this to the ball. So when it's going in through the machine, it's going to produce this look, this effect, this texture, this stretchiness.
This is a tank top right here. I mean, see, it's stuff like that, these ripped, and then the t-shirts. It's like, it's a gold mine, because I always say you don't have to make money getting a flow of money.
It's a joy for me to bring y'all here, because I have not had I have one other brother that come, and he used to work for Apple Bottom. And I kind of just dragged him. I said, bro, you got to come see this. So we don't get the opportunity to. And I think that once we do this show and we bring all this about, they're going to be like.
So many people go realize how much part of the process that they missing out on.
Yes.
Because most of your ideas only dreamed around based on other people's productions.
Yes.
So when you can start your idea at a root, this is what I want. Well, it could be actually done if you go to the root.
Exactly.
That's a little more intentional, because we take everybody's blanks and then we paint our art on them.
Yes.
No, the art is creating the blank.
Creating the blank.
First of all, great connections. Seeing the good brother K-Camp, the other brother from TikTok shop, bringing my brother Keenen here to put his eyes on it, put some vision, see what some kind of partnerships that make sense over here. And then going to the shop, meeting our Iranian brother, and having that conversation about root economics, manufacturing. I think was the key part of my day that I needed. Seeing things being spent, where they made. You look at something that's thread, it's not worth much. You take that thread, you buy the machine, you spin it into a fabric, it has a certain amount of worth. But then if you take that fabric and you turn it into a shirt, now it's worth even more. You take that shirt, right, and you put your design on it, it's worth even more. You connect that to a feeling, an audience, inspiration, it's worth even more. Right, and so we usually only on the side of the consumer. So helping people build their brand from like the root to the fruit, you know what I mean, to fruition of that thing being manifested. I think I needed to see the root aspect of it. Like let's really create something of value. That's magic. That stuff by itself, you see that roll, you don't care about it. You take that same roll, you turn it into a blank, man, you will pay 50x of what it's worth. By that roll itself, somebody say this is how much it's worth, man, you ain't paying that. You will walk past it all day. Being producers is the key. We gotta stop just consuming the things we produce. Prosumership is the key of the day. That's Black America. And that's how black people get respected across the planet. They say your shit black home, you ain't got no black people working for you. And you want me to thank you for your people? All right.
Are we low level or high level? A lot of the things that we afraid of, those are the means that we have to do that's necessary that get us that freedom.
Y'all give it up for 19 Keys!
Hey, the 19 Keys. Our community needs men like him.
More people need to know what's going on.
People from our communities can relate. It was nice to see like so many black men in here.
All melanated people coming together.
Any other city you at, I'm there.
We talking about creating a new culture with this tour.
This was a high-level experience. We were given high frequency. It was an amazing experience.
And information to be successful in this now.
The VIP up in front.
It was one of the best birthday gifts I could have asked for. The best money I ever spent. I'd rather be here than seeing Beyonce.
Make sure we get together and have high-level conversation.
For me, I'm all about taking this over so that we get to the highest level.
Yo, man, there's a lot of cities to hit, a lot of people to touch.
It is beautiful.
It's my first time here. We out here.
When do you feel you're at your highest self?
I feel like I'm at my highest self when I've been consistent. All of my personal training, working out, properly, taking care of nutrition, reading and, keeping up with, your own mental growth.
Starting my mornings with meditating. When I go on a juice cleanse and I just have all of this energy, also saying my affirmations every day, that's what keeps me going and lifted.
I feel like I'm at my highest self when I'm in my flow. And that means doing things from a place of creativity and passion. Make sure that I always journal every day and that I have at least 3 things that I'm grateful for that have nothing to do with my accomplishments.
This is
the High Level Club.
Are we low level or high level?